yellow Terran player from the team Empire. It is Happy. If you've ever seen all the crazy marine micro videos on YouTube, you know everybody watches that YouTube clip. That's this guy. That's Happy. He's got very good marine micro, or at least he did during that YouTube clip. And up at the top of the map, in the right, in the red, from the team, it's GoSu. It is Kingdom, a Protoss player that Hwang Sin found in Korea. Kind of scouted him out. He's like, this guy's really good. We should join him on the team, and we did. That's kind of how he came to be. So, again, my apologies for the observing. Maybe a little bit rough. We'll have to see.
Hey, you mentioned the crazy micro by Happy. You know, some people aren't familiar with him. Big star in Warcraft 3. He's struggled a lot at live events so far in StarCraft 2, but he's still been a beast online. I remember, I think 2 seasons ago, he had like a 90% win rate on Europe on the ladder, which is pretty insane. So he's obviously very good online, and obviously Empire has had tons of success in every online league they've been in. And he's a big reason why, even though people really underrate him, excuse me.
And he's always been, a big name. I mean, everybody's kind of seen him. They know who he is. But he hasn't really had a chance to shine lately, you know, in team leagues. This is kind of his opportunity to show that he can definitely win some games for his team. It's a big deal to get into Team Arena Challenge, too. And so far, pretty normal openings from both of these guys. Nothing cheesy, nothing out of the ordinary. So we'll have to see where the players decide to go from there. Looks like it's probably going to be just a 1-Rax fast expand with no gas from Happy.
Yep.
And on the Kingdom side of things, it looks like it's probably just going to be a 1-gate expand. And it looks like it appears that he's going to just put that Nexus down. Oh, actually, did put guys in gas. All right,
Yeah, it's PvT. It always takes like 5 minutes before you actually realize what they're going to go. But yeah, it looks like 1-Rax expand. Happy doesn't really go mech very often, so I'd expect just standard, 3 or 4 racks into Starport, but we'll see how it goes.
Into Starport, really?
Or, into Factory Starport for dropships.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I was thinking Stargate, and I was like, I don't know. I'm out of it. See, this is what happens when you observe. You don't get to pay attention to the game quite as much or what your co-caster is saying.
There's the CC, so just 1-Rax gasless expand. We'll see how fast he adds the other gases or if he does something insanely greedy. I know sometimes the big thing in European Terrans do is actually they get their 3rd CC pretty early. That's a recent trend. I don't know if he's going to do that or not, but we'll see in a minute.
Yeah, I've been seeing kind of different variations. There's even been some trying out the double engineering bay, just really fast upgrade style as well. So that is getting pretty popular. Look at this, denying that Nexus for quite a while,
God,
actually.
That's so aggravating as a Protoss player.
Yeah, look at this, though. Kingdom doesn't even have enough for it. He actually just spent the minerals right away on a Stalker and Warp Gate research. Yep. And he's going to be able to kill this SCV. Probably right on time, actually.
Yeah, I think he's... Yeah, there we go, finally. So here comes the Nexus, and then we'll get to see, is he going to build more gates? Is he going to go straight to Robo after he builds it? I really am curious, because there's disadvantages and advantages of both, obviously. If I had to guess, I'd say he has enough gas, he's just going to go Robo, but we'll find out.
Yep, he's going to be able to scout this bunker. But will he see anything, though? Let's see. Oh, he's actually not going to scout. Right?
I think, like, at this point in the metagame,
he's
pretty sure it's going to be gasless expand, because that's standard, especially on Daybreak, but it wouldn't hurt just to send a Stalker up just to make sure that the bunker actually is there to make sure.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to see. Zelt and Stalker coming up right now. And, just kind of checking for the bunker, and he's actually just going to buffer so that the probe can get in. Oh, nice by Happy.
Target fire,
Yeah, actually target firing that probe so he could get in and see. It did see the command center, though, so that did allow him to kind of know what was going on anyway. But I like that little move by Happy, He wasn't tricked at all by Kingdom.
All right, so it looks like Kingdom went up to 3 gates, no Robo yet, and let's take a look at what Happy's doing. He just went up to 3 racks, so that's about what I expected. There's the Robo, so Kingdom is going 3-gate Robo out of expand.
Yep.
And I'm going to assume that Happy's going to drop the factory or engineering base soon. If he hasn't, he should in a minute.
Yep, probably will. Excuse me. I'll have to wait and see. As it is, I mean, he's pretty well defended here. I kind of like, too, that he's putting some supply depots up in the front. A lot of Terrans will just neglect that and just have a couple bunkers. It's much harder for Zelts to get that surround with supply depots there, even though these are a little bit off. They do have a gap there, but every little bit kind of ends up helping.
Oh,
that
no.
Stalker. Oh, he barely gets away. Wow.
Wow, yeah.
That is the luckiest 2-hit point Stalker ever.
Yeah, to follow up what you're saying, it's to keep your your bunker's safe against charge lots. If someone goes like a fast charge lot build, you really need those supply depots that can just kill you with like 7 gates and zealot pressure if you haven't gotten your medevacs yet.
And look at this, fast third gas from Kingdom as well. So definitely going into something maybe a little bit more tech heavy. We'll have to see if he maybe wants to throw down a couple forges or if he just wants to get like immortals. Ooh, I like this. His second observer immediately out of him as well.
Yeah, I don't know if this was pre-observer buff or post-observer buff, but either way, it's a great.
Post, should be post.
Yeah,
right?
I think it was post, but either way, it's good to, you know, often Protoss, even professional Protoss players get into that trap of only making one observer at first, and really you should make as many as you can before it's time to make Colossi. There it is.
Robo Bay.
Yep.
So that's the plan. Looks like it could just be 2-base Colossus. This has gotten really popular lately in PvT.
Yeah, it looks like actually Happy's setting up for a timing where he's going to hit with +1 in combat shield and just go on 2-base. At least, you know, from the timings on production tab, as you can see, it looks like that's what he's going to go for.
Sees pretty much everything, so Kingdom shouldn't really be too surprised by what's going on here from now on. We'll have to see if Happy spots this observer or not. 2 observers actually in the base, 1 there, and then 1 in the back as well.
Doesn't look like he notices either of them yet.
I don't think so, yeah. Interesting.
Oh, there's the third CC, though. Did Kingdom see that, or did he build it afterwards?
I believe he built it right after he went through or so. Yeah,
oh, wow,
yep,
yeah, so he doesn't see that.
Yep, he has no idea. Interesting.
So he could go for the timing, or since Kingdom didn't see it and Kingdom is still on 2-base, he could just sit back and wait, depending on what Kingdom decides to do with his timings, because obviously he's going to have his second Colossus and range out in a little bit.
Look at this. I like this pylon is kind of just like everywhere, and a probe at the third. That's really nice.
Yeah, I like how they both have scouts on each other's thirds, and Happy actually has the scouts on third and fourth, so they'll know exactly when they're trying to expand.
Quite good, and there goes the scouting factory, of course, and 2 more barracks, a very standard 5 barracks on 2-base with the reactored medevacs, and now he's going to go ahead and get the armory and engineering bay as well with that. Yeah, so just very standard play overall from Happy. But again, with that fast third CC, and that is something that a lot of those European Terran players have been enjoying doing. Did he see it? Okay, he did get back in and scout that, so...
Yeah, so I think Kingdom knows he's going to have to do something to do some damage, since now he actually sees that he's not behind right now, but if he doesn't do something soon, he's going to get behind.
Yeah, he needs to make units, actually, too, because he's got his Colossus out very quickly. He's going to have Thermal Lance, but he doesn't have a big gateway composition yet. And, oh, yeah, he saw the load up, and then he saw it drop off. Ah, he got the Observer as well.
All right, so now Kingdom's going to have to be really, really defensive because he's completely blind to where Happy's army is right now. And now that you saw that there were 2 dropships, he can do a lot with those 2 dropships, and Kingdom really has to be careful about it.
Yep. Oh, is he going to get the Nexus down before the factory lands?
Oh, move your probe, dude. Okay.
Oh,
man, that's...
Yeah.
That's going to delay his third for quite a while because
will.
Happy's not moving that till that factory is dead.
And if Happy decides to push in here as well, it could force a fight at that third base location. That's kind of why he's scanning. He's seeing if the army is coming down right now so he can decide if he wants to move his army there. Might not be a bad idea, but look at this. There's a probe that could build a pylon to block this too.
I don't think he sees it yet.
Nope.
But, you know, obviously...
He could just kill it with SCVs too, yeah. Oh, here's what could be a fight.
I don't think Happy should do that. Wow.
No. Oh, man, that is a slaughter.
He didn't even move away once he saw it was coming. I mean, he had his units selected.
He distracted by this possibly?
I don't know. That just... I mean, see, now Happy's put himself in a bind because Kingdom could just go kill him right now. Because, you know, he's just getting his first Viking right now. And even though Kingdom only has 2 Colossus, he could have 3. Happy doesn't know that.
Yeah.
And I also don't think that Happy knows that he has a Twilight down either.
Probably not. No, I don't think Happy has a lot of knowledge to begin with as far as what his opponent's doing right now. If you look at the vision of Happy, you see that he, sees a couple things. He doesn't see the Twilight Council. Don't believe he saw the forges either. He knows about the third base, but he's still a little bit in the dark about his opponent's tech.
I'm really surprised about the lack of attacking either player's done. Usually, especially on Daybreak, you want to harass a little bit because it ends up going to such a 4-base versus 4-base map, but they're both kind of connected. Oh, nice harass with the Zealots there.
Yep, he's going to kill off maybe a couple SCVs, maybe already did. Let's see. Yep, he killed a couple, I suppose, but not a whole lot. Still things pretty even. Wow, gets another SCV at the very end there. That works out. That's not bad at all.
All right, so now that Kingdom just saw that Happy has a pretty good Viking count. He is going to have to switch over to Templar pretty soon because their upgrades are matching tit for tat right now. I think they're, I think Kingdom's about to hit 2-2 and Happy is just getting 2-1 right now. Is that right?
I believe so. Let me check. Let's see. Yeah, I believe it's 2-1.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's about to get 2-1. So, I mean, obviously Terran upgrades help Protoss a little bit simply because, or Terrans help a little bit more because the shield upgrade that Protoss have to get to match them. So this is usually where Protoss is going to want to try to push to do damage. What happened?
I don't know. Happy just type ... Who knows? Who knows what happens? Maybe he scanned when he thought he saw an observer and didn't see one.
Maybe there's no, at least there's no ping apocalypse this time.
I know, seriously, man. Some maps people just like ping like crazy. Oh no, look out, Marine! Oh, that is wow.
All right, so it looks like Happy just started his 4th, and his Ghost production is ramping up now.
Yep.
So, and Kingdom doesn't even have Storm yet. He doesn't even have Templar. He's not even building an Archives yet. He's stalled out on Colossus way too long, in my opinion, because now even Happy almost has his Viking attack upgrade, and he's going to have EMP, and he's getting Cloak. I mean, he's getting really behind in tech.
He's got 7 Vikings, too. That is a lot of Vikings.
Yeah.
That is more than enough to handle just 3 Colossi. It's going to be 4, but that's, it's not a position Kingdom wants to attack in. He's just playing this very slow, turtley sort of style, but he's not taking a 4th very fast, for that type of style either.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, even though Protoss remaxes faster than Terran, against Ghosts, you really don't want to just go 200 for 200 because a 200 Terran army against a 200 EMP Protoss army is going to get rolled by about 50 supply, and then your remaxing isn't going to be in time anyway. I would say Kingdom really needed to take advantage of the fact that Kingdom didn't have Ghost for a while, and he had a pretty good Colossus count, but at this point, he's going to have Vikings and EMP against just Colossus with very, very little Storms. Finally, his first Templar just came out.
Looks like it's going to be Archons, too, because he hasn't researched Storm or anything like that. So,
and that just kind of plays into Happy's hands right now because he's going
nice
to Massacre. And he sees the Archons, too, and not just regular Templar. So that tells him everything. He sees that Storm isn't researching.
Yep. This is like one of the most passive PvTs I've seen in a long time.
Sometimes it ends up happening on Daybreak. I remember I was watching Artist play against, I can't remember what Protoss player it was in TAC2, and it was a 200-200 army without them having fought once. So it does happen every now and again.
I think we're probably actually going to get to that at this point, too. There was that one little fight early on, but it was more of a little skirmish than an actual fight.
More of a mistake than anything else.
Yeah, that's also true.
All right, so 3-2 almost done for Happy, and it looks like 2-2 is done for Kingdom.
Warp gate. Make them warp gates. Okay, there we go.
So what's he up? He's up to about 16 gates, I think, something like that. And Happy now has 4 base going, 5th base starting. Kingdom is, I mean, he has good money, he has good production, but he's going to start getting behind soon unless he does something. He can't just sit here. Now he's maxed. He has to do something. He has to harass. He has to try to trade.
The only thing that he really could do in this case would just be to make like 36 gateways like we saw the other day in Team Arena Challenge 2, just to be able to replenish that much quicker.
Well,
but as it is, he is on, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 4 more. He's on 16 gateways.
Yeah, so what would help him a lot right now, he has 2 supply. Get a Warp Prism as soon as you trade. Kill off Happy's production structures. You see a lot of Protoss do that late game because Happy can't make units at his base if he's maxed. You send in like 8 charge lots and it just starts destroying the production.
Yeah, that's very true. Forces them to fall back at the very least. And look at this. We've actually got a nuke on the way. Where's the Ghost Academy? There it is. A nuke on the way for Happy. He's going to be able to push around his opponent a little bit with that, no doubt.
All right, so we're getting it to the point now. Happy is building 4 command centers. He's going to build mass orbitals and kill off his SCVs.
Makes sense.
This is going to be really hard for Kingdom. He only has 2 Templar and primarily Zealots against mass Ghosts. I mean, I don't think he can really fight that army straight up unless he gets really, really good position.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult. Look at that Viking count, too. That's so high right now. These Colossi are not going to stand a chance. There are 5 of them, but still.
Yeah, does he have almost 3-3? He's going to have to start a shield upgrade, too, to keep up. I think it's about time, really. He's going to have to go Mothership at this point, because, or he has to harass in some way. It looks like he's just waiting for a straight-up fight, and he should know that he's not going to win it unless he has an incredible positioning.
Yeah. Sacrificing some SCVs. Ooh, you need to be careful there.
Oh, nice snipe.
Oh, wow. Very nice snipe. And he wants to storm. Did he actually get to? No, I don't believe so. I think he did storm because a lot of these Vikings are
there was
lower
feedbacks.
health. And there's a nuke going down. Where is it? On the army, trying to force back the army of Kingdom.
Kingdom does see it.
Yep. That's right. He does know about it. Oops. That.
You know, I have to say this is probably the most...
Oh! Whoops.
All right.
Those guys chased at the wrong time, apparently.
All right, well,
chase.
Happy is doing exactly what he should. He doesn't need to attack. He can just build orbitals, then sack his workers, and go in. All right, looks like actually Kingdom's sacking some probes now.
Yep, wants to get that bigger army.
3K, 1800, but still no Warp Prism. I would really like to see a Warp Prism at this point, because just trading straight up is usually not how you want to beat Terran late game.
What about a mothership? Ooh, that's the luckiest probe. He's like, I'm going to rethink my life.
Oh, no. Wow, stim to kill him.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, stimmed 4 units to kill that probe. It was worth it.
Yeah.
That probe was a dangerous adversary, man. So we have +3 ship weapons, actually, on the way already.
Wow.
From Happy. Yeah, so those Colossi are basically going to evaporate immediately when this fight finally does happen. So Kingdom will need to rely on some pretty good storms, probably, and good Archon Templar usage.
Yeah, could we bring up unit tab? I'm curious of the Ghost to Templar count right now.
21?
21 to 9.
Yeah. Oops. Observer got taken
and 3 nukes.
Yeah. It's not bad.
So I guess at this point, Happy's just, okay, you can sit down, you can 7-4 base. I don't really want to trade armies with you. I'm just going to sit here, get an economy that you actually won't be able to... There's the Warp Prism, finally.
Yep.
Get an economy that you can't compete with and just nuke to stall out. Does Happy... Oh, wow, Happy just got a lucky scan and saw it.
Oh, no, this Warp Prism. Oh, he gets it with the Vikings, yeah. So fast. And now 197 to 173 supply. I believe, actually, that Kingdom killed off some of his own units to make room for bigger ones. For instance, these Templar and things like that.
Well, he's realized how many ghosts that Happy has.
Yeah.
He's going to have to do something about that. He's going to have to get good feedbacks and good storms. Oh, he morphed one of the Archons.
Lonely Templar.
See, morphing more Archons at this point is not going to help, really. I mean, he has so many ghosts that any more Archons he adds are just going to get EMP'd so quickly.
Well, they can kind of have trouble being maneuverable, too, at this point in the game as well. So that's another part of it, too. They kind of end up holding up some of the Zealots, things like that.
All right, Happy looks like he's getting restless. He's going to try to EMP the Templars as much as he can. Oh, no, just going to nuke. Okay.
Yep, try to keep back his opponent a little bit. Pick off a couple cannons.
Sending in the SCVs.
There's another nuke. He's going to slow push down this ramp. And another nuke.
And he's building them as he's firing them off. So he's just going to nuke in because he's realized Kingdom doesn't want to... Oh, nice snipe.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Very nice. So he realized Kingdom doesn't want to fight him. So he's like, okay, you don't want to fight me either. I'll just nuke your buildings until you have to fight me.
Yeah, and I think that's a really good use of nukes as well. Really good use of his resources. You know, when you are maxed out, a nuke is a way to do damage without actually needing supply, you know?
Yeah.
So, not a bad idea at this point. Oh, looks like that command center is going to be killed off.
That's not really a big loss considering they're both sitting on 4K plus.
Yep.
So at this point, it's going to be how much food does Kingdom end up down after this fight? Because I really don't think he can beat that army. And then who remaxes faster?
Well, Kingdom is adding on, you know, even more gateways. He's got quite a few already, but some of them aren't changed into warp gates yet, so that will be a bit of a problem. Man, I kind of feel like just going into the game and just like shouting at them to do something.
I want to shake them both.
I know, seriously.
Someone do something. All right, here we go. Maybe.
Looking ahead. Yes, I see life bars are on. I'll turn it off for next time. I know someone in chat's like, yeah, life bars. And then it'll get turned off, and someone else in chat will be like, I want to see a life bar.
So he sniped one Viking.
Yep.
Oh, nice EMPs.
Oh, wow.
There's a stim.
I think Happy's just going to kind of chase at this point.
Oh, another snipe.
Certainly could. Oh, another small attack coming in this way. There are 2 nukes going down. Kingdom needing to run from those. Of course, you can see the little dots there.
Now he's going to nuke the cannons. I do like the cannons. That is what you have to do late game as pros. You know, you can't build anything else, so why not? You're not going to use all 5K with those minerals.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so it looks like Kingdom might... he changed his mind.
You know, I thought it would have been smart to actually go for
yeah,
one
that's
of
what
these
I thought he was going to do, yeah.
Go for the front.
Just go for the production. That wouldn't be bad. Oh, drop.
Yep, drop in the main, and this could do a little bit of damage. Kingdom's army is pretty far out of position here. Nice feedbacks on those medevacs, though.
He's going to have to make a lot more. The problem is he's max, and he can't,
Yeah.
so he's going to have to send something back. And I think what Happy's waiting for, he's going to wait for him to send something back, and then he's going to try to hit that. Yeah, here we go. It's splitting it up. He's scanning, so he sees it.
And
Nuke.
there's another nuke going down. Where is the nuke?
I think it's at the 5th base.
5th base? 5th base.
That one.
5th base. Aha!
Yeah.
There's the nuke.
But Kingdom does not see that. He's going to move a few probes. One probe. Okay. All right, here's the fight.
And there he goes, EMP hitting a few units there, quite a few.
Oh,
and I don't know, oh man, EMP just ending the game
Kingdom
right there. I think.
massacred.
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably going to be about it. 160 supply to 110 about at the end of that. So you were right. I mean, EMP'd army, that's about 50 food.
Yeah, it's
50 food difference.
at that point. I mean, Protoss is typically he needs to go in that with War Prison right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Protoss typically is better late game. But when it's that many ghosts and you know that the whole army is going to get EMP'd, it's not really possible to win that fight. When it's a low ghost count, you can you can usually storm and feedback the ghosts, but not in that situation. All right, the War Prison is actually going in, I think.
I guess so. I don't know.
Let's see.
Looks like it is.
Turrets. See, that could have helped out Kingdom a lot, because then the next time they traded, he wouldn't be able to... Wow, he just built 22 High Templar.
Wow. It's going to be a lot of Archons that are going to die very quickly.
But he had all the ghosts. All the ghosts.
All right, another nuke going down. Where is it this time? Looks like it's at this base.
Good position on that one.
Yeah, this may kill a couple probes. We'll see. And here it comes. Oh!
Yeah, about 9.
Decent hit there. Where are the other nukes going to be?
So their tech trees are both basically completely maxed, except Kingdom is not getting... He should get to Stargate at this point. I mean, he has the money. There's no reason not to.
Yeah. Well, this has been a very odd game, hasn't it, to start things off.
This is one of the most unusual
passive.
PVTs I've ever seen, quite honestly.
I don't know.
31 minutes and 2 fights.
Kingdom just doesn't want to engage. He's got a lot of Archons.
I don't agree with that at all.
13 Archons, yeah. I mean,
and what is it? What is it? 26 ghosts?
29 ghosts. Get it right. Come on. 29 ghosts.
Like, you're playing into his hands when you're going mass Archon against mass Ghost. You have to do something. Even mass Templar would be better than that. At least you can feedback some of it. All right, so he's just going to... But he has the sensor tower, so he's never going to have good position at this point.
Oh, another nuke going down there, and there might be a fight in the middle of the map as well.
And just tried to snipe a Viking, did not get it.
We got Automaton!
Oh! Tassadar, we knew you well.
I was concerned about the Automaton. shows you where my priorities lie, I guess. And, you know, it is 200 versus 200 again. This may be the big fight right now over this Nexus area.
Oh, brutal.
Well, Storm's doing
good
some.
Storm.
Yeah.
But
all the EMPs, man.
Melted all the Archons. Yeah. And yeah, 100 food difference basically now.
That is about it.
Even all the charge loves too. Scanning to make sure there's no Dark Templar.
Yep. And I think we're going to see a GG from Kingdom pretty soon here.
The funny thing is we might not, simply because he has so much money and so many gateways that he could get back up to about 130 if he does it quick. But there's no way Happy can lose this in this one.
Yep, that's right. And coming in yet again. Oh, he does kill a little bit more. And that Nexus is definitely going to be evaporated here. That is about it. Kingdom doesn't have an army to speak of. There goes the Nexus.
Sniping probes. Sniping zealots. Can't snipe probes.
Nope, you can't. Where's this nuke? Ah, right on the ramp. Kingdom kind of being pushed around as much as a Happy wants at this point. Not a whole lot he can really do about it.
But a zealot Congo line going to come in to die.
Yep. Oh, more probes go down. Kingdom.
Oh no! God, he doesn't see it.
Oh, looks like everyone's gonna be okay. Oh no! Oh no! That's zealots. Actually, they're gonna be fine. Oh, one in the end doesn't quite make it, but it's all right.
All right, well.
Oh,
now Kingdom actually is.
Nukes everywhere, man. I mean,
Kingdom actually is out of money now.
Yeah, pretty much. That's gonna be about it. And here come all the Archons.
Probes.
There go all the Archons.
All right, so there's Zealots up here. He's going to try to... It doesn't...
GG.
There we go, it is. GG.
There it is. And it looks like Happy gets win number 1 for the team Empire. Not bad at all for him.